Hi everyone. Oh, hello, I'm just setting up my camera. Can you see me? I think you can. Good stuff. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday on YouTube. Just moving that a little bit. Perfect, right. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Welcome to anybody that's new. And welcome to this half an hour class. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes or a few moments for people to join us. It's a 30-minute Tower Pilates class, and then we'll finish with a nice glass of wine, which is just quite a nice thing to look forward to on a Wednesday. So I'm on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So I'm just checking all my cameras and making sure that people are with us. Give me a thumbs up, let me know that you're there. Hoping that my Facebook is working. Hello, hi Caroline. Hi everyone on Instagram. Okay, great. So if you've got a mat, grab a mat. We're not using weights or anything today. And it's so warm, I've got the doors open, I've spun us around today. Let me know, not let me know, you can't let me know. We're going to start standing, so don't get too comfortable. If you're lying down and having a nice little stretch, that's fine. But we are going to start standing up. So I'm just going to wait for a couple of moments. I think we're okay here. Good. And hopefully on Facebook, people are finding me. And hello, welcome everyone. Okay, cool. So we're going to start standing up for this one. And what I thought we'd do today, I did a little poll, if anybody saw it on Instagram, of what we felt like. It's been really hot, so people said feel the burn. The other option was work up a sweat, and I think we might do a bit of both. And this week's sort of theme is our hips. So some of you kind of looked into my healthy hips, part one I called it. So we're actually going to start off with some of that. I've done it, I think, 2 or 3 times this week, and I can actually really feel it. So we're going to do it again, so I can really feel that. And then we're going to do some more exercises, just focused quite a bit on the hips, not all around the hips. And then we'll just finish with a nice stretch for the hips as well. And hopefully I won't forget to do that. So welcome to those of you that are joining me. Just checking this. Over here, hang on, 2 ticks. And we're going to come to standing. Hang on, 2 ticks. Just having a technical issue with my Facebook. Just give me 1 moment. It's my internet connection. So, bum. Okay. Let me just do this again. La. Bum. Go live. Hopefully people are still there. I think I checked that one. That's all good. Okay, hi, welcome. We'll get going. Hopefully people will join me. All right. Sorry about that. We've got 2 different internets going on, and we had a power cut the other night as well, so that wasn't helpful. So hopefully people will find me. Okay, everyone. So come and stand up for me, and we're just going to start with some nice, easy standing on one leg. They're called. So pop your hands onto your hips and really draw into the core, and just try and make sure those toes are pointing forward. And you're just taking your leg up and forward and away from you. So if I was kind of turning to the side, it's kind of here. Yeah, so kind of working forward. Hello, Facebook, hopefully, sorry about that. My internet connection went down. It's like live television, isn't it? Anything can happen. So come and join us. Hopefully we're all here now. So we're just going to keep going with these. Now, making sure that you're not sinking into that hip, so kind of really lifting up and out of the waist. And when you take that foot down, grow taller. So you're kind of growing tall rather than sinking into that hip. Okay? So let's just do about 10 of these, just so we get our hips nice and warm. Pulling the tummy in and just really sending everything up here. Okay, lovely. So it's been a warm one. I've turned my cameras around. So I'm here. So I hope I don't get any, I don't know, birds flying in or anything like that. Apparently a bird flew into the house the other day. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I thought I'd give you a view of my garden, my son's football coach. Okay, let's just do a couple more here. So really try to not transfer the weight as you pop it down. So try not to shift too much here and growing up nice and tall. So from here, if you've done the healthy hips exercise, we're going to do the next bit, which is taking that standing on one leg, but then you're going to take it through to get an extension here. So try not to keep it here, try to really extend it, feel the work into the bottom and bend into that leg. And we're going to come up and through. We're going to do that 20 times. This is 3. Bring it up and through. This is 4. And 5. So really pull nice and tight into the tummy. This is 7. Just to keep that stability. 8. Now really take that foot back. There. Good. So try and take it back further. If you can't really feel it into the bottom or stretching into the hips, take it back further. That's about 10. Let's do 10 more. 10. 9. You should really feel it in the working leg. 8. 7. 6. Ah, feel the burn. 5. 4. Take that leg right back. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Ah, and if you've done that this week, that's hard. Let's go on the other side. So don't forget to take that knee all the way up, okay, and really lengthen into that leg at the back. Okay, here we go. 1 and down. Whoa. 2. My mat's quite wobbly. 3 and 4. Keep breathing. 5. Tummy's tight. 6 and 7 and 8. So kind of coming forward a little bit here as well. So don't keep the shoulders up. You can bend forward. 10. 9 and 8. Don't forget to bend that knee. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last one, all the way. Shake those out. Ow, I can feel that. Okay, let's go into some lunges. All right, so standing with your feet at hip distance apart. With your single leg lunges here, don't tip. Okay, so come forward but don't tip. Keep the shoulders over the hips here. So let's do 20 alternating, okay? Standing up nice and tall. Just have the arms wherever you want to have the arms. This is 1. This is 2. Try and take a big step and really push off that front leg. 4. 5. Don't worry if the knee doesn't come all the way down, but try and get the knee as close down to the floor as you can. This is 6. And 7. Keep going. And 8. Tummy's in. 9. We're halfway. Just 20. 10 more. 10 and 9. Keep those shoulders over the hips. 8 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Give those legs a shake. There, well done. My candles have all now been blown out from wind, so that's a shame. You get a bit of wind and hot now. All right, let's from there shake those legs out. And let's just work into the spine a little bit. So just standing nice and tall, just take your weight forward and back over the heels and the toes, just to check into where that weight is. And then just send the head forward, pull the tummy in, and just slowly rolling down the spine. Give your head a little shake at the bottom, bend into the knees, press into the heels to roll up. So you're coming down. Imagine you're rolling off of a door, and then you're bending the knees a little bit, and try and tuck the pelvis and really curl into that lower back there to come all the way up. Let's do a few more of these. Breathing out, shake the head if you need to. Press your heels into the floor and rolling slowly up. Coming down. Just make sure the arms are nice and relaxed at the bottom there. Good, and let's just do 2 more. All the way down, a bit quicker. Rolling up. And this time we're going to roll down, we're going to come onto all fours, okay? So rolling down, and then just walking out. So we're in kind of a 4-point kneeling position there. Take a drink if you need it. Wine or water, I don't mind. I'm not looking, okay? And we're going to come to our kind of tabletop position here. So your knees are underneath your hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Keep your center nice and strong, and you're going to just release one leg. And if it feels okay, you're going to lift that leg and the opposite arm and reach and hold. If that's too much, just take the hand down or take the foot down. Okay, but if you can, hold this position and reach. Try not to twist at the pelvis. Take the hand down and then really draw that knee back in and keep the pelvis still. Let's go on the other side. So you're releasing that back leg. And if you feel able to, without twisting, lengthen that leg, lengthen the opposite arm and breathe. Really reach. Really reach. Feel those obliques working. Take the hand down and the toe and draw that leg back in. Let's go again, other side. So take the leg away and reaching up. Now really reach. Lengthen away. Lengthen, lengthen, and feel the sides of those abdominal muscles working. Get those obliques fired up. Breathe. Hold. Keep breathing, keep reaching, reach a bit more. Take it down, draw the knee back underneath, you release the other leg. So you're trying to get a lovely stretch into the front of that hip there. Breathe and stretch. Reach. Use those abdominals as well. Take the toe down, draw everything back underneath you. Let's go one more on either side. So really lengthen, breathe, hold. It's actually quite a hard position to hold this. Quite a few breaths. Take it down, draw it back in. Last time. Reach and stretch. Breathe. Hold. Good. Take the toe down, draw the knee back in. If you want to take a little stretch, widen the knees here, sit the hips back, and have a nice stretch here. And just rotate the wrists here. Breathing in and breathing out. Finding that lovely connection there. It's quite hard me talking to the floor, but if you want to have a little stretch, have a stretch. And just hold it there for a couple of breaths, okay? Have a little drink of choice. I will save my wine until the end. Okay, take one last breath wherever you are, have a little drink. Then we're going to come and lie down on our side to work into these legs a little bit more. So I think you can all still see me, which is good. Okay, everyone, if you can be up onto your forearm here for the first exercise, then do. Your heels are opposite your bottom here, so they're not drawn up too much. They're kind of opposite your bum. If you can be here, don't slouch, lift up away from the waist, then be here. If you need to come off of that shoulder and pop your hand into your head into your hand, then that's fine, okay? So lifting up, keeping long in the waist. Just going to lift that leg slightly. So try and keep that angle there with the leg. And we're going to have it lifted. And we're going to open and then turn it in. So often we do it with the feet down, and we're here, and then we're here, but today we're going to lift, keep it nice and still hip, and open, and then turn it in, but keeping that hip nice and still. If this is too much, then take the foot down, okay? And you can just come into your oyster here. Just still working you quite a lot, but if we can, let's open the knee here, and then turn the knee down without sinking, without rolling. So you've really got to keep that hip and that pelvis nice and still. Ah, you can feel that. You feel that stability working here in the hips. Okay, good. So really open that knee. It might not open very far, that's okay. And then turn it in. So we're kind of stirring into that hip joint. And breathe. Good, let's do 4. And 3. Really try to turn it in as well. And 1, 2, sorry, I can't count. And 1. And let it go down there. Ow. Okay, give that a rub. From there, we will come down with our head into our hand here and draw the legs up towards the chest. So you're in like a chair position here. And we're going to do our lift and lower. Careful of the wine. Don't spill that. Okay. Keep the top hip nice and still again. And we're going to lift and lower. Try to turn the foot down. Don't have the foot turned out. Turn it down so you can feel the work into the back of that leg. Okay, so let's lift and lower. Let's really lengthen into the top of that waist there. And find that work into the abdominals. Okay, and send the energy down the back of the leg and into the heel there. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. You should feel this working into the hip, maybe down the back of the leg. Turn the toe down if you can't feel this. Working into the bottom. And breathe. Think of that wine at the end of class. Work those calories. Yeah? Really feel that working. Good. Lengthen into that waist there. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. Bend that leg in. Give it a little rub. And we're going to come up. And we're going to spin around and do that on the other side. Okay. Lovely. So from there, again, if you can, be up onto your elbow. Okay, lifting up on that shoulder there, if that feels okay. Or be down here, okay? Lifting up and away from the mat. Your heels are opposite your bottom here. We're coming into our oyster. So either keep the heels connected if you can. We're going to lift. So you're just lifting a little way. And then we're opening and then rotating in. Keeping that hip lovely and still. Good. Now you might feel different from left to right. Very normal. Okay. You might think I've got more movement left to right. That's fine. So it's all about finding the balance of stability and strength. So on one side you might feel much more mobile, okay, but you might not have as much strength. So we need to get that balance in all our joints, particularly our hips. Think to yourself, after a run or a cycle, is there one side? Is there a leg? Is there a calf? Is there a knee? Is there a hamstring that's always feeling a bit tight, or is there an injury? Potentially it's starting from your pelvis and your hips. Okay, let's do 4 more. Really turn that leg in. And 3. And 2. And 1. And let it rest there. Coming all the way down, head into your hands, draw the knees up towards the chest, take the shins forward a little bit here. Okay? Take that top leg, lift and lengthen away, and we're lifting and lowering. Good. Again, keep the top hip nice and still, lengthen through the waist there. Turn the toe down towards the mat if needed. And breathe. If you've been holding your breath the whole time, breathe. Just breathe here. Don't worry too much about the pattern of the breath. Just do what works for you. Just breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Breathe all the tensions of the week and the day away. Send that energy to your core, to your hips, and to this half an hour. Refocus the mind, reset the body. Good. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Keep breathing. And 2. And 1. They look easy, don't they? But, oh, someone's watching you do this. Get them to do it. It's hard work. Right, you're going to push yourself up to sitting. Have a little drink if needed. And then we're going to come to sitting, okay? Just check in. Yes, we are. Okay. Great. So, we're just going to come into some C-curve. There are lots of exercises in Pilates that use the C-curve, okay, which is essentially making a C shape with your spine. So if you can, sit up. If you're really tight into your hips, we're going to do a stretch at the end. If there's a book lying around or a block, then just pop it under your bottom and just come and sit on it, and it might just help into those hips a little bit. You don't have to have your knees right up here. They can be a bit further in front of you, okay? Sitting up nice and tall. Try and think to yourself, or if someone's around to check for you, are your shoulders over your ribs, over your hips here, okay? For your C-curve, you're going to just take the base of your spine and curl the base of the spine underneath you and tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then we stack. So you're not going very far. So you're just finding that shape and come up, drawing the tummy in. So imagine someone's kind of punching you in the tummy here. And then you're coming up. Don't overextend into the back. Keep the shoulders over the hips. So you're just curling back and you're curling up. So it's just finding that C shape, okay? It's the same shape we make when we're doing our curl-ups, when we're lying down on our back. It's the same shape we make when we're on all fours for our cat. So from there, take your arms out in front of you. Come into your C shape, your C curve. Really pull navel to spine, and then you're going to half roll back. You're going to take your shoulders away from your knees and hold. Then you're going to breathe in, if you can. Take your arms up towards your ears and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Are you still in your C curve? Is your chin still tucked in? Roll back up and restack. You didn't see that coming, did you? So sitting up, C curve. Now stop there. Now send your shoulders away from your knees. Keep the C shape. Don't flatten the back. Keep your chin tucked in. Either hold it here, or if you want an extra challenge, take those arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Navel in, breathing in, breathing out. Keep your C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve. Restack. And again, C shape. Shoulders away from knees. Hold it there. Come back if that's enough. If you want more of a challenge, breathing in with the arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Reach the arms 3 times back by your ears. Restack. Twice more. C shape, C curve. Roll. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Try and keep the feet down. Breathing in, breathing out. Restack. All the way. C curve. Back, hold, arms, keep the chin tucked in, everyone. Really pull the tummies in, tummy, 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 tummy. Reset, and all the way back up to the top. Good. From there, either just come and lie down on your back, or if you want to try the full roll back, so we're going to do a couple of full roll back up and down. If it's just not working for you today, that's fine. Just do a few more of these that we've just done, and then come and lie down on your back. If you want to try full roll backs, you can have bent knees, that's fine, bend or straight. You go C curve, and now you keep going. So keep the C curve, keep the C curve, keep the C curve, come down. Take the arms back behind you, careful look behind you, and then tuck the chin in, and curl up, and restack. So I'll just go through that again. You can have your legs bent, so try and see what works for you. Navel in. You have to find the C shape like we've just done. Then it's a half roll back, and then you come down. Take the arms back behind you, if you've not got a cushion in the way or anything like me. Now tuck your chin in as your arms come over the chest, and then you're coming C shape, C shape, C shape to restack. So give that a go, okay? Either full roll backs or half roll backs, how we were doing here. Just give them a go in your own time. I'll do some full roll backs with you. So we're here. Now you've got to keep the C shape of your spine, okay? And you can do this with a band as well, all the way up and restack. Let's do 2 more, all the way down if you can. Coming back. Don't worry if you're finding this really difficult. Okay, it's quite a hard movement, and a lot of it depends on your spine. So this time we're going to do a full roll back or a half roll back. We'll roll onto your side, but come to lying, okay? So everybody be lying down in about the next 5 seconds. Off we go. Down, 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 down. Take the arms back and bring them down. So now we're lying down, all right? And just have the feet flat into the floor and just take a moment. Lovely. But we're not here for long. We're going to take the toes and the feet up to a double knee fold. Join the heels together. Widen the knees a little bit to shoulder width. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, curl up. Grab your right knee and pull your right knee in towards you and send your left leg away. Get a lovely stretch into those hips and change. And change. And change. Now curl up a bit more if you can. If you need to take a hand behind the head, then do. And keep your chin tucked in. And we're breathing. And we're changing. And we're getting a lovely stretch into those hips. And pull. And in. And in. We've got 10. And 9. And 8. Really get a lovely stretch into those hips. And 7. And 6. Keep the elbows nice and wide. And 4. Curl up a bit more. 3. And 2. And 1. And coming all the way down. Oh, there. And just roll your neck, your head, from side to side. Oh, if you can. Just to get rid of any tension in that neck. Okay, good, 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 good. And then from there, either your feet down into the floor for your starfish here. So you're sliding the legs away from you and drawing them back in. Or if we can, we're going to take the legs up to a double knee fold. Okay, and take the arms up into this sort of shoulder drop position here. And we're going to do bug. So you're coming down, up, out, and in. So either have the feet down here or the feet up. So off we go. Let's do 20 of these. The lower the leg, the harder you're working. I've got sofa in the way behind me for my arms. Try to take the arms back by your ears if you can. Okay. Keep the ribs soft, everybody. Don't arch into the back. If this is too much into the back and the abdominals, keep the feet down. Please keep the feet down, and you're just sliding the legs away from you. Okay, keep going. So I'll just show you if you're sliding the legs. Sorry, you're just literally sliding. So what this is quite nice for hips for, whether they're up or down, is to get a lovely stretch into the front of those hips. Okay, so feet up or feet down. We're doing 20. Got no idea how many we've done. So let's do 6 more on either side. This is 5. Keep going. And 4. Keep going. And 3. Keep going. And 2. Soften the ribs. Draw the navel in. And 1. Last one there. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Have a nice little roll on the base of the spine there. And just roll your head left to right if that feels good to do. We're going to come up, actually before we come up to sitting, let's do a little stretch. So just fold one ankle over your knee here, okay? Now that might be enough of the stretch into the hip, and just push that knee away. If you want more of a stretch, lift up the other leg and pull that leg in, push that knee away, and you'll feel a nice big stretch into the glutes there. You can take an extra stretch with your leg here as well. So just breathe, everybody. Just find that stretch into those hips. Just take a moment. You've worked really hard. Well done. The wine is coming. It's on its way. Breathe. Pull that leg, that foot in towards you, that knee. That foot in towards you so you can really feel that stretch on the other side. Try and hold your stretches for about 20, 30 seconds. Okay, really brilliant stretch to do. Try to be stretching at the end of your workouts, okay, your runs, your cycles. And if you just haven't got time or you forget, just try and add in 10 minutes, a few times a week. 10, 20 minutes, just try and stretch whenever you get a chance. Even if it's getting out of bed in the morning, you can do this stretch on the end of the bed. You can just sit and do this stretch as well. Okay? Feel for yourself. Are you much tighter on one side than the other? Breathe. Relax the shoulders as you do your stretches. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, everyone, from here we're going to come to sitting. So either roll onto your side, or if you want to do a roll up, let's go for it. Take a full roll up to sitting. There you go, wonderful. So the last little exercise are zigzag legs, because they're my favourite. And I'll be putting them into Healthy Hips Part 2 whenever I do those ones. But this is a great exercise for your hips to loosen them up, to turn them out, draw them up, and turn them in. Okay, really roll them out, up, in. Lovely. So hopefully we felt the burn a little bit there today. You might feel the burn a bit more tomorrow, or potentially on Friday, because often it takes 2 days for us to feel the work. So thank you for joining me. If we can, let's rotate those legs in the opposite. So I've changed direction. I'm turning them in, draw them up, down. Thank you for joining me. If it's been your first session or your whatever session we're on, we started this at the beginning of lockdown. I don't even know what week we're in, but it's been a long time. But anyway, I love these sessions. What gets me through the week? It's Thursday tomorrow. Amazing. Okay. Nearly June. How did we manage that? How did we get there? All right, everybody, shake those out. Good stuff. Right, grab a drink, grab some water, grab your wine. Might grab a bit of water first. Wonderful. So cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Here's to midweek. Here's to Wednesday. Cheers. And it's beautiful weather, so it's nice. That helps. It helps, doesn't it? And if you've not done that Healthy Hips, or want to have a look, I've got it up on my YouTube channel, if I put it on Instagram, I think I have. Anyway, it's everywhere. Give it a go. I know some of you have given it a go, and I think some of you said it's helped quite a lot, which is great. So keep it up and just keep your body in check. If you're I know a lot of you have taken up running again, or cycling, or HIIT sessions, or whatever it is, or even if it's just this you're doing once a week, it's brilliant. It's just something for you to do, to chill. So thank you for joining me, and give me a thumbs up or comment. Let me know how you found it. Cheers, everyone. And I'll just come over to Instagram and say hi, because I know that one, it disappears. But cheers for YouTube. Cheers for Facebook. And come and join me on Friday for Fitness for All Friday. I will be putting up reminders for that as well. I have to remember myself as well when it gets to Friday. So cheers, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye, bye, bye.